Hello everyone, and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Scorpio for the week of November 7th through the 13th of 2022. And I would also like to thank everyone who has given my channel a thumbs up, as well as a very special thank you to those of you who have subscribed and left comments. Thank you very much for doing that. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Scorpio. Your first card out is the Knight of Cups. So things on offer. Things coming in. You know, fast-moving travel for some of you. This could be by, taking a trip, going across that bridge to a different town, just taking a time out for yourself. Wow. And the Knight of Pentacles, so they really mean what they're saying here. Moving, travel. This could be for some of you taking a walk in a park somewhere, that sort of thing. Just enjoying yourself this week. Taking a time to yourself. Maybe you're taking a hike or in nature. Enjoying the different colors of leaves this year. But new beginnings, for sure. Definitely new beginnings. And the Three of Pentacles. So hard at work, people starting to notice you. Give you that well-deserved pat on the back sort of thing. Your money's looking up. Your talents are showing. You're flying high. Newfound independence for yourself this week. And the Three of Swords. So some sort of betrayal. Somebody's hurt you or you've hurt somebody else. It's never nice to get your heart sacrificed. Maybe this is whether you delivered the blows or the blows were delivered to you, but this could also be some false allies in your life as well, and you're starting to realize that you're ending it. Friends and people like that. Perhaps you're left, speechless and stunned and bleeding by finding this matter out, but you realize that it had to be, and you're needing to cut it loose, let it go, speak your mind so that you can have clarity in your life going forward without carrying the excess baggage with you anymore. And the Six of Rods. So taking that well-deserved bow, standing your ground. People are starting to realize what you have to offer, what you brought, the sacrifices that you've done, things that you've put on hold. And the Eight of Rods. So things moving quite quickly this week, unexpectedly, things coming in. This could be, friendships, good news, people inviting you to go out, do different things, that sort of thing. Unexpectedly, but fun. And Page of Pentacles. So, you're feeling good, optimistic, opportunities are knocking. You're starting to realize that, you're going to close that one door and better and newer things are going to come plunk down in your lap. Your health's returning. You're starting to feel more, positive about yourself. You're investing in yourself more this week. And the Seven of Pentacles. So hard at work. You made some investments in the past and you're just waiting to see, whether they're going to pan out for you in the future. You're not shy of hard work in any capacity. And you're willing to do what it takes to, have what you want going forward. And people are starting to realize that about you. You're not shy to new endeavors and new places and things. So you're doing okay. And the 5 of Pentacles. So maybe you're made a few bad investments in the past, you know, and you fell back a little bit on hard times for a short period of time in your life, but it's made you realize what you want to have in the future going forward. And maybe you've asked some people for some different help or advice on the matter, and you're moving forward. And the 4 of Swords. So taking a well-deserved time out for yourself. You know, maybe you've fallen a little bit ill, or somebody you know has, and you're, you know, offering to watch over them, give them a helping hand, you know, that sort of thing. Because you don't want to, you know, like I said, some of you, so you're just taking a time out for yourself so that you don't yourself wind up becoming ill. And the King of Swords. So clarity, cutting through. You're flooded with, you know, new ideas, new adventures. You know, you're willing to do what it takes to sacrifice to have it grow and go forward. You're feeling optimistic. And the Devil card. So you figured out what was holding you back. Now you're just trying to make the decision of how to cut it loose so that you can, you know, get going on what speaks to you in the future. You know, sometimes we're raised with the intentions that we have to do things a certain way and or what we think is expected of us, but it's not so. So you're learning this week that, you know, I can cut the ties here with people, places, and things and be okay with this transformation. And the Lovers. So you're committing to something this week for sure, whether it's a career or a passion that speaks to your heart or a person, you know. But you're realizing that, you know, you want to have good things and happy feelings going forward. You know, you're willing to do what it takes to have that partner that you've always wanted. You're willing to learn to do that for yourself as well. And the 7 of Rods. So feeling like you've had to defend your choices and going forward. Maybe you've had some competition with others. You know, it's not always fun to feel like that's happening to you for sure. You know, with the 7 there, it's just, we all do things sometimes that makes us feel unhappy, but we get tired after a while of feeling like no matter what we do, we're not doing it correctly. So you're always on the defense. You're not shy. You'll do what you need to do. You'll stand your ground. And you will succeed. And the 9 of Swords are all up in your head about something that was either said to you or you said to somebody else, or maybe you made a hiccup at your job, you know, that sort of thing. And you're wondering, should I correct it? Am I, you know, you're starting to lose sleep over it. Do I admit to it or just let it go by? That sort of thing. So whatever, you know, has taken place that's keeping you up at night is not good for your health. So you need to, you know, either write it down and throw the paper away so that you can deal with it that way. Or perhaps some of you are going to, you know, make that phone call and deal with this matter so that you're not rolling it around in your head over and over and over again. You know. And the World card. So wonderful. So, new beginnings. You cross the finish line. You know, you're in the right place at the right time for yourself. You know, you're starting over. You've gotten a lot farther than you thought you would have in life this far. You have more tangible goods, you know, more friends, that sort of thing. You know, for others of you, perhaps you're thinking of taking that vacation that you've always dreamt about doing. But whatever it is, It is a new beginning. You're starting fresh, fresh ideas, fresh outlook on life. You know, you're taking the right actions going forward. You're not questioning yourself anymore. You're realizing that, you know, I've done this. I'm going to deal with this so that I can set myself free and go happier into the future. All right, I am going to shuffle and deal you an Angel Oracle card. But overall, I mean, you're definitely going to have some hiccups. You're going to have to make some decisions, cut some people and places and things out of your life. You know, there's lots on offer here for you going forward. You know, you're going to just have some good times, some good memories going forward in the future. It looks very bright for you. All right. New romance is infinite. Either with a newcomer or through rekindled passion in your existing relationships. Be open to giving and receiving love. And there you go, Scorpio. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.